Kdo mě slyšet? Hello? Please, is there someone from Mr. Torres team? Daniel Torres? Is here someone from Daniel Torres team?
Tak, raz, dva, tři. Krásný dobrý večer vám všem, kteří jste přišli ještě. Ceníme si to. A děkujeme samozřejmě moc, že vás to zajímá tak, že chcete vědět, jak to celý dneska večer dopadne a kdo bude blíž téhletý krásce po tom losování. Čekáme momentálně, myslím, že teď dorazil Rony, tak už čekáme jenom na zástupce Torrese, který má otřes mozku a byl odvezen do nemocnice. Takže nám dejte chviličku a pak začne losování. Není to úplně jednoduchý, ale to jsme viděli všichni, že jo. Takže děkuji ještě jednou moc, byli jste skvělí jako vždycky.
Rock me, baby.
Tak, ještě jednou krásný dobrý večer vám všech, kteří jste tady přímo
Good
v
evening,
sále
everybody
Clarion
here
Kongres Centra. Ahoj.
in the Clarion
Děkujeme za
Hotel.
potlesk.
Thanks for the
A ten
applause.
patří především bojovníkům. Congratulations
That goes
to all the
out
winners,
to the
which are ready
fighters
for-
first
sorry, I should
and
speak in
most.
Czech. Gratulujeme.
Don't make me speak in Czech.
You will speak in Czech, I will speak in English.
Dobré večer. Díky moc.
Máme připravený čísla.
We've got the numbers
Máme
ready
připravený bojovníky.
and the fighters ready.
Protože Torres je v nemocnici, tak
Torres
vlastně
is in the
přes FaceTime
hospital,
bude
so he'll
pravou
join
rukou
us
a
dur-
pravou rukou celého
through
týmu
FaceTime.
Ion Surdu, který
Ion
tady bude
Surdu
vykonávat
will do that
vůli,
on his behalf.
vlastně Torres a jeho manažera.
Yeah, so we have the man that is Jon Serdu stepping in for Daniel Torres. Come on, give him a round of applause. Dracula will step in for Daniel Torres to draw his number from the ball to see where he will pick. He will then FaceTime the manager of Daniel Torres to make sure that he makes the right pick for the next round.
Takže jenom rychle pravidla. Nejprve borci přijdou.
The rules
First and
first.
the rules.
The guys are
Nejprve
gonna
borci přijdou,
come to the
vyberou si
stage
papírek
first,
číslem. Jsou
draw
tam,
a number.
čísla 2 až 7.
The numbers
A
range
podle
from
těch
2 to
čísel
7.
budou chodit podle
And
čísla,
according to
které mají
those,
ve Fight Matrixu, od
and
postaveného bojovníka až po toho
the first
nejhůře.
fighter will be the
A
one with the
následně
highest
podle těch
fight
čísel, který
metrics,
si
the
vyberou,
rankings
budou
in
chodit
the
v
fight
téhleté
matrix.
tabuli a budou se umísťovat tam, kam chtějí
And they will place themselves
patřit a s kým
where they
chtějí
want to
bojovat.
belong and
Důležité
choose their opponent.
je, že number one,
What's
číslo 1,
important
to
is
znamená
that number
tamhle,
one,
úplně vlevo z vašeho pohledu, je
all the way
vlastně
on the
vítěz
left
zápasu
is
Vonlis
the
versus
winner
Siraj.
of
Now
Vonlis
translation,
versus
Not a
Siraj.
problem. So the rules that will follow, the winners of their round in the opening round will step up and they will draw numbers from this ball in the order of their fight matrix ranking, starting from the highest to the lowest to see which numbers they will pick. There are numbers 2 between 7. Number 1 on the bracket will be for Akon Wanless and Sihal Siraj. They will fight on April 20th in Birmingham. The winner of that fight will stand in place number 1. Number 8 will be the floating ball, right? This will be for Keita and Sadari. So that is how it will fold.
Okay, so let's do it. Takže pojďme na to. První, kdo si vybere číslo.
Let's do it.
Man with
The first to draw.
S největším, nebo respektive z nejlépe.
Best ranked man, currently
Ronnie Paradiser.
Ronnie Paradiser.
Ronnie, jaký číslo by si spřál?
Ronnie, what number do you wish for?
Těším se na to, že to bude další super, bude mať zase motiváciu.
I'm just looking
šlapat
forward
ďalej.
to
Tento výkon nebol za mňa
the new
najlepší
fight.
a to
Today I
chcem
didn't
teraz
perform
ukázať,
the
že
best,
viem,
but I
jednou
want
to
to
bude
show that I can do
ťažké.
better.
It
And
wasn't
I'm
the
just
best
looking forward to
performance,
it.
but I don't care about the number. I'm looking for it. I'm doing a good job now, Brian.
It's perfect. I'll take the night off.
Show it to the people. It's 2. Číslo 2. So number 2.
Number 2,
Číslo
Rona Paradisa.
Ronnie, show it one more time. It was 2 or 5?
Number 5,
Number 5.
Piet.
Number 5. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, it's
Thank goodness we don't have 9.
Ronnie is-
6 would be a problem.
fighters. They even don't know the numbers.
Come on.
After the fight, Ronnie. Tak, další muž. Mr. Torres.
Next
so Jon
fighter.
Surdu.
Ion Surder for Torres.
Hello, Jon. Today we announce your fight with Kozma in Eden Arena in front of the 30,000 people.
So make sure that you will be there because it will be on fire, and for sure make sure don't blink on our fights, especially on my fights, because you can lose the fight, so be there.
Okay, this is Kozma people, I'll just let you know.
Matter. We are fighters, we are athletes, and all respect for Kozma, but now it's my time.
Okay, pick the number for Mr. Torres. Maybe you know the numbers? No. So what is the number?
7. Yeah? 4.
Great. Same team. Takže číslo 4 tady na tabuli
Number
vidíte,
4.
že Daniel Torres bude tedy vybírat
Daniel
jako čtvrtý.
Torres
Hned to tam
will
naskočí,
be choosing
Ronnie
his
jako
opponent
pátý.
fourth, Ronnie
Next one,
fifth.
další je Akoidan Duque.
Next person, Koidan
Ve
Duque.
Fight Matrixu 137.
Number
Representing Spain.
137 in the
You can pick your
fight
number now, my
matrix.
friend.
Representing Spain.
Numero, por favor. Já teď taky mluvím dominikánsky, víš?
I can also speak Dominican now.
2. 2.
Number 2.
Muchas gracias, amigo.
Thank you very much,
Hasta
my friend.
mañana.
Yeah. Do we got somebody from Japan?
Yeah? From Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
Number číslo 158, number 158
Num.
is Mr. Machaev. What a win today. Co za vítězství dneska, unbelievable fight, congratulations, and pick your number. Do you want something?
It doesn't matter. Number 9.
No.
All right.
Love it. It's, you can keep
You
it.
can keep it. Congratulations.
Number 9. It's hilarious. It's turned up to be stand-up comedy, no? Now.
It's crazy, right? Yeah. That's good.
Tak stejně jako loni vlastně mám pocit.
Just like last year, I
Okay.
think.
Next in 168 and it's Mr. Legersky. První šampion lehké váhy, first ever champion in lightweight. Jakého chceš, Mateusz? Ostane trojky i sedemky?
Trojka.
Number 3 for Mateusz.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, then it's obvious. Predrag Bogdanovič 195, číslo.
Predrag Bogdanovic, number 195.
Chybí nám tam 6, můžeš nám ji
We're
tam
missing
dodat?
number 6.
Number 7. Is it?
It's, you should you are the lawyer, no?
Yes.
Not the accountant.
Soon to be.
So you have to know numbers.
I do.
OK, perfect. Bude to právník Predrag Bogdanovič. Číslo 7, takže
Number
chybí
7.
nám tam 6, můžeš nám tím dodat?
We're missing number 6. Can you fill that in?
Protože 8 je Keita a Sardary
Number 8 is Keita and Saddari.
a 6 je Machaev.
Number 6 is Makhaev.
No, tak víme to. Není to důležité. It's not important. So,
It's not
now,
important.
guys, nyní, dámy a pánové, je potřeba
Right
v rámci
now,
tohoto losování
we need to
posunout
do
kousek
one
naší
thing.
krásnou Karolínu.
And
this
that
the place
is
where
to
Vonlis and Siraj is staying
move
now.
to our
Yeah.
beautiful Carolina, which is where
Here
Wanlis and Siraj are staying
Is the
now.
position the winner of Vonlis Siraj. Potřebujeme to přeložit teď do španělštiny. So if you want to pick the winner of Vonlis Siraj, you will stay here. And the rest you know. Takže všechno to víme. We know
We
everything.
know everything?
So let's call the first one. Akoidan Duque si bude vybírat jako první.
Akoidan Duque will be choosing first.
Choose your spot.
Pojďte prosím s ním
Please follow him.
a řekněte Akoidanovi, že si musí vybrat.
Tell Akoidan that he has to choose.
quieres pelear la próxima vez, ¿vale? Aquí será el que vencerá aquí.
Daniel Torres.
No, it's not possible.
Choose a space. Anywhere you like, my friend.
OK.
Muy bien.
Takže, pojďte, slečno, ještě pojďte
So,
sem. Slečno, ještě pojďte
Miss,
sem.
please, can you
No,
come
stay-
back?
Stay here.
Come back
You're
here.
staying
Yeah,
perfectly.
please stay here. Beautiful.
Yeah. Jenom mu překládejte, co já budu říkat. Takže v tuhle chvíli je jasné, že Akoidan
Right now, we know that
nebude
Akoidan
ani
Duque
náhodou až do finále
will
zápasit
not
s někým z dvojice
be
Vonlis Siraj,
fighting
protože v této polovině
Vonlis or
tahle
Siraj.
polovina si odbyde čtvrtfinále a vítězové
Especially,
dvou čtvrtfinále
I mean,
proti sobě budou
in the
bojovat v
first half
semifinále.
of the lineups.
Stejně tak jako tady, vítězové dvou čtvrtfinále proti sobě budou bojovat v semifinále.
And the winners of the 2 quarterfinals will be fighting
No.
No.
together in the semifinals.
Mateusz Legersky.
Mateusz Legersky.
Idę na pierwsze miejsce, idę do Siraj Vannis. Tak? Okej?
Dobře.
The winner of Siraj
Tu.
Wanlis.
Here. OK. Mateusz Legersky proti
Mateusz Legersky
vítězovi
against the
Vonlis
winner of
Siraj. Takže
Vonlis
máme
Siraj.
první dvojici.
The first couple has been finalized.
Potential, yeah?
First potential quarterfinal. Very interesting. And now Jon Surdu is coming. Nyní přichází Jon Surdu s FaceTimem.
Will be contacting him through FaceTime.
Jon, kam? OK. Nice. Takže Daniel Torres bude v tuhle
Daniel
chvíli
Torres.
v tom, v té druhé části
will be
polouku
in
a
the
v tuhle
second
chvíli
half
nezná
of the
svého
pyramid.
soupeře.
He does
A
not
je
know
jasné,
who
že
he'll
s
be
Akkoidanem
facing
Dukem
off
se budou
against,
případně potkat v semifinále.
but we know that Daniel Torres and Akkoidan Duke could meet in the semifinals.
Now it starts to be interesting. Teď to začíná být daleko zajímavější než loni. Jestli si pamatujete, loni to šlo jeden po druhým, si stoupali vedle sebe. Now it starts to be interesting. And next one
Last year, if you know, they just kept lining up next to one another as they were picking, but welcome Ronnie Paradiser.
Zajímá nás to, tak nás proveď, co ti teď letí hlavou.
Tak s koučami sme si povedali už hneď.
Tell us what you're thinking now, please. I've discussed who I should face off against,
Koho si mám vybrať.
and we have agreed on who I should choose.
A počkej,
I'll
zajímá mě,
choose
jestli
my-
ještě vlastně jako přemýšlíš nad tím i
I'll go with my
jestli
colleagues'
přemýšlíš
opinion
nad tím, že
and
když
go
jsi
with
šel
my colleague
tam,
Timo.
tak je jasný, že v semifinále máš jednoho z těch vítězů,
But-
ale nevíš, kdo by šel proti tobě ve čtvrtfinále.
To mi nevadí.
You
Prežím
know,
krok dopredu a ideme ďalej. Myslím si, že
you
to
will
nevypočíte
face
ďalej
off
do pavúka.
in the
Daru
semifinals
budem
against
závisť
the winner,
na
but
tom,
you
čo
don't know who that will be.
Zaujíma ma len ten jeden zápas dopredu.
I'm not really looking into the future that far ahead. I'm just interested in my
About
next
the
fight.
semifinal, I care just about the quarterfinal, and I'm thinking about just one more step. So, put yourself.
A idem za môjim tímovým kolegom, nech máme kecať zbytok tlačovky o čom.
Well, I'm just gonna go see my colleagues and my team so
Takže Ronnie
that we have
Paradiser
something to
si
talk about for the
vybírá
rest of the
Daniela
conference.
Torrese,
And
šampiona bývalého
Ronnie Paradiser
KSW.
is choosing Daniel Torres, ex-KSW champion.
Jon, how is manager now? Satisfied? Okay. Next one is Mago Machaev. Mago, one more time, you said that you don't care at all, but now there is just few options. One of them is Keita, because he's gonna be the last. So, what go through your mind?
I'll take him.
Akkoidan Duke? Yeah. Okay, that was short, but please.
So that means Keita and Bogdanovic.
No a tím pádem je to téměř... Je to jasné. Ne, tím pádem je to jasné.
And it's clear.
Bogdanovic.
Predrag Bogdanovic.
That's the good question. If you have a choice, you don't.
Yeah, perfect. Where do I stand?
But after the fight, in the interview, you said, I would like to fight
Right, exactly.
with one of the champions.
Yes, I will Keita preferably.
It's not sure, but Keita can be.
Yes. Okay.
You happy?
Yes, I'm very happy. That's the fight I wanted.
Okay, so go. And last but not least, two guys which are almost friends now, but they will fight. Ti dva jsou v tuhle chvíli přátelé, ale budou
These guys
zápasit
are friends,
spolu.
but they'll be facing off against one another in May.
So these two guys will fight between themselves for this spot next to Predrag Bogdanovic, Keita versus Sardari, and now we know how it's gonna be. Jeden velký potlesk, dámy a pánové, doufám pro naše
Just
bojovníky.
give a round of applause for our fighters.
Incredible.
Brian, what do you think?
Incredible to watch that play out and to know that this is now the quarterfinals. The brackets will stay right, so these guys won't meet these guys until potentially the final. So amazing, amazing.
There can be a lot of crazy fights, like first ever lightweight champion Mateusz Legerski can be
Against
possibly, yeah.
against Bogdanovic, Keita or Sadari
Yeah.
in the next round.
A lot of crazy fights. Okay, congratulations. We will bring the tables. Přineseme v tuhletu chvíli stoly a začne tisková konference s vítězi
We'll
a
have the
samozřejmě
press
i
conference
s
with the winners
těmi, kteří
afterwards,
za malou chvíli
and of
přijdou, což je
course
Patrik Kincel a
with
Vavřiňák.
those
A ještě
who
si
have
tady
not
zodpovíme
been
pár
on the
otázek,
stage
protože
yet,
máte
that
chuť,
is
zůstaňte
Patrik
tady.
Kincel and
Novináři
Vavřiňák.
už jsou přichystáni. Pojďme
The press is ready.
nandat stoly.
Now we're just gonna move some furniture around.
Let's do the setup, guys. And za malou chvíli budeme pokračovat. Tahle kráska
We'll be
300
back
000
in a
euro
sec.
je pro jednoho z těchto hostů.
And this beauty for 300,000 euros is gonna go to one of these guys' hands.
Eternal fair.
Yeah, dramatic. There we go.
Crazy. This one
I like this a lot.
Really? Really? So, that's fine. No, it worked. Love it. Beautiful though.
This is amazing.
This is the year.
Really good.
This is the year, right?
Really good.
And again, when you look at that, way that was bright. But the 270 brackets, this is very interesting. This one.
Tak já myslím, že můžeme pustit. Vítejte na press konferenci.
Welcome to the post-fight press conference for Octagon 54. The second season of the Game Changer has started at this tournament. We've seen some amazing fights. We've managed to do what we set out to do, and that is people talking about us around the world. And our tournament and our matches being shared around the globe. We showed the world through all our media partners and TVs. We were able to share the amazing performances that we saw. Congratulations to all of the winners and to the losers as well. These were hard fights that we saw today. Like Americani, Grabinsky, Torres, those are fighters that have suffered injuries during today's fights. We've seen a great drawing of the numbers for the upcoming fights.
OK, na mě, abych taky poděkoval všem fanouškům, kteří nás zase postravili
to all the fans who were here for us in Ostrava and for the fighters. Vlado Lengal, Ronny Paradiser, all these Czechoslovak fighters have received tremendous support from you in the arena, and that was one of the strongest moments for me in Octagon. And of course, Tipsport Performance of the Night goes to Patrik Ginsel. Congratulations.
Takže první otázka.
First question.
Děkuju, Pavel Bartoš, Shorties. Patriku, ty jsi natýzoval příběh, tak čekám na příběh.
You promised a story, so give it to us.
Říkal jsi, že bude příběh na tiskovce.
You said you'd share a story with us.
Jo? No.
Did I?
Já to slyšel.
To jsem říkal, a tak
I did say, but I thought that you'd give it more of an introduction. Oh, I actually wanted to give you free range to talk about whatever. Yeah, I know what you want me to say. So what happened exactly? I just wanted to put it into context. My story. I said I'd say it at the press conference.
Ty jsi jenom řekl, že nám řekneš nějaký příběh.
You just said that you'd say a story.
Já jsem se zeptal vlastně na Kimuru.
I asked about the Kimura.
Už jsme tam, jenom jsem
right, got you. I just needed to restart my memory.
Ten příběh.
The story.
Vemu takhle, jak to začalo. Byli
so
jsme
how it all
ještě
began.
Na hotelu, koukáme
We
na
were
zápas,
at the hotel watching
na
a fight.
zápasy a ty jsi tam vyvolával,
and you were
omlouvám se, nevím jméno,
shouting the name of a fighter.
Brazilský
jiu-jitsu, He's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. He had a black belt.
Neskutečný
an incredible submission fighter. His techniques were amazing. So me and my team were at the hotel room. I was thinking, when did I last finish somebody using a submission or submit someone? It's been a while. So I thought, okay, today's the day. Well, and my teammates said, yeah, people just say, Patrick Kimura, that's clear, but today could be something different. This is also my dream setup. I tried it in 2 fights so far, but it did not work out.
A to, kdyby se mi jako povedlo, říkám, tak ukončím kariéru.
That's something that if I can manage to do, I'll just retire right away.
Nějaká technika, protože
so
vlastně mám
I knew that some technique was gonna have to be shown by me
zase body, říkám, dlužím
fanouškům submission. I owe my fans a submission. That's what I went into this tonight, and it ended up working out. So we're gonna start making all our game plans at the hotel rooms from now on.
Já se tě nebudu ptát jako přímo na budoucnost, že mi jasně
I'm not gonna ask about the future because I know you might not have a perfect idea. But what's a priority for you? Many setting records in Octagon. What's your career goal?
Ale pořád jako stejný, užívat si.
I've had the same goal for a long time, just to enjoy the sport. I have a family, of course. I care about the money aspect.
Mohl ten sport dělat na úrovni, na který chci.
I want to do the sport at a level that I want to, and I don't want to make my family suffer. I want to be able to provide for them. I want to be able to buy her all the things that she needs, for example, diapers or stuff for kindergarten. And when you're fighting pros, you know, the money aspect is important, but I don't want it to be the priority.
Takže je to o tom se tím sportem prostě bavit a dokud mi dává
it's about enjoying the sport, and as long as it makes sense for me on a deeper level, then it makes sense. I've always wanted to fight fighters who push me to my limits. And that's just what it is.
Taková jako budeme na Ondru, jenom jestli máte třeba nějaký horizont, kdy bude jasno, jestli je mi jasný, že se bude jedna.
Do you know when your mind will be clear, when you'll know all the answers? Is there a timeline?
Tak teď nechám Patrika pár dní asi se vydýchat a pak bych chtěl, protože máme nějaký plán, já jsem mu ho představil.
But I do have a plan, and I told him about it. I also have a new one that I want to introduce to him. And then it's all up to him.
Ale za mě jako a za Octagon, myslím si, že
speaking for me and Octagon personally, we want to know and have the answers by the end of March.
Za mě to platí taky, jako další zápas, mám poslední ve smlouvě, ten rozhodně nestihneme.
And the next fight is my last within my contract.
Prostě co nejdřív, není to tady, že vás chceme jako
we want to have that as soon as possible. We don't want to lead you on for too long, leave you without answers. It's about my future and about Octagon's future, and that's why we want the answer ASAP.
Jenom Rochelův zápas zrušený na poslední chvíli, jenom jestli se to ten zápas přesune.
Rochel's fight was cancelled last minute. Will we change the date of this fight for Stuttgart, for example?
Já myslím, že jo, ale
did someone talk about this?
Okay. Nevím.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure if it would make sense. It would make sense perhaps in Birmingham, but I already have about 13 fights planned, but someone's going to get injured, of course, so I'm not sure how many fights to plan. And who I should look up on when leaving the arena, but we'll think about something. He lost some weight now, he made weight, and it wouldn't be fair for him to force him to make weight in 2 weeks again. But we saw Honza Shiroki today, Jan Shiroki, and we were thinking we should have called him. But I'm not sure if he would be a good opponent for Rochel. We also talked about the penalties. We saw that something happened. I understand that the trainers got a lifelong penalty. Well, we decided upon it very instantly. We're a team sport. Everyone would say that. And yeah, everything comes back around. But it's not something I would like to repeat, so... Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But I stand on what I said. Siraj is a very, very nice fighter, and we had to choose between letting him out of the tournament completely because he's a team and his team showed a behavior which wasn't okay, or deciding for leaving him in the tournament, leaving him to continue, because we shouldn't have punished him for his team making a mistake. And then we decided to actually do the latter, somewhere where the choices are very difficult. I called his manager and I told him how I see it, and he automatically said, yes, that's what I want to do. We respect your penalty, we respect your decision, throwing the team out. And even Akon's team said, yeah, I think it wouldn't be fair to throw him out of the tournament. It's not about the money. We show everyone with this way that it isn't fair. Giving him a financial fine wouldn't be fair, it would be too little. So I think it's a little balance between what is okay and what would hurt, and what would allow us to close the door behind it, to say that it won't happen again. I'll continue. Do you plan on saying something to them? Do you plan on telling the fighters that it's really not okay to do something like this? Will you push this agenda? Well, again, it's very difficult. We had a lot of security. The first person who actually came out was a security guy, but Akon was quicker because he was in a rush, and then suddenly Reza actually came and threw himself on Wanless, and you can't actually prevent that. This happens in all sports, even in hockey, ping pong, and so on. We try to say to everyone that this isn't okay. We try to be a sport for all families, and I don't think it's okay. It wouldn't be okay to be forbidden to fight in OKTAGON ever again. It's even very unpleasant for Siraj because his coaches aren't going to be there during their next fight. I think we should all do better and think better. I'll get to Ronnie now. We talked about making weight yesterday, and I understand now that you actually had COVID. Do you think it influenced your weight cut? Yes, I didn't really want to say before the fight that I had COVID for 5 weeks and I was bedridden for 5 weeks. It's a big project. I didn't want to say I won't do it, so I also didn't want to say I'm just going to postpone the fight. It's just what I didn't want. I wanted to think that everyone's able to do it, so I'll be able to do it. I knew that I would be able to do it, that I'd give it everything. And as for the fight, it was very difficult, like my preparation, but I did my best. The tempo of the fight was absolutely crazy, and I had my blinders on. So that's how I see it. You actually mentioned that you would like a rematch in the pyramid. And today it worked out for you that you will meet either Legierski or Keita in the final. Yes, it worked out for me. That's what I felt was best for me. And we had a list together with my trainers. So, I just gotta do what I gotta do. Question to Bogdanovic. We saw that you had very interesting tapes today, but you actually didn't have anything. Could you say something about it? Did you have an injury, or is this something you traditionally have?
I'm sorry, what? You said I had what?
You didn't have tapes on your hands.
Oh yeah, I usually don't wear tapes. I just band-aid my wrists. Yeah.
Já většinou tapy nenosím, já si jenom zavážu většinou zápěstí, trošku po staré škole.
Díky, Mariánčo, Deník Sport. První otázku mám na Ronnieho. Ty jsi
First question to Ronnie. You looked very shocked during the announcement of the winner. It was a split decision. What were you thinking at that moment? I was surprised. I didn't really feel threatened. It might have looked a bit threateningly, but I, of course, am a fighter and I never know what it looks like for the outside. I didn't feel like I was threatened when we had a shoot out, we could shoot out quite well. I did what I wanted to do in the fight, that's what I felt, and I was quite surprised with the judge's decision. You were a champion for the first time in this fight. Was this a change for you? No, I don't think so. It was, my performance was influenced by my sicknesses. We can say that you have it in you until the one of the moments. You're the last Czechoslovak representative in the Game Changer. What is it like for you? Do you realize how important it is? Yes, it's important. I just want to represent Slovakia. I've been born in Slovakia. Slovakia is my country, and I love Slovakia. It's a big responsibility for me, a big duty. Question to Keita. Lozan, you wanted to fight Ronnie Paradiser, and now you can get this fight in the final. Are you more motivated now? Are you more motivated to get to the final now that you can fight with Ronnie?
Actually, I'm kind of egoist. I didn't want to meet Ronnie in the final. I wanted to meet in the first round. First round, like I said before, everything or nothing. Like, Ronnie always had excuse, like he is sick. After our fight, he was sick. Now he is sick. Every time after a bad performance for him, he is sick. He could choose me today. He didn't choose me. For me, it's crazy. Like, you are champion, 3 rounds, bro. Let's go 5 rounds.
trochu v čase. A keď si so mnou mal na body zápas, čo si hovoril?
When you had a fight with me, you said you were sick. Then I should have fought with you in Ostrava, and you said you couldn't. So stop finding excuses. Stop. So win, and then we'll meet in the final.
Everything of nothing.
Dám do toho pás a bude to 5x5.
Why are you choosing? Bro, you
I'll
are
put my belt into it, and it's going to be 5 on 5.
Druhý zápas 5x5.
I don't want another 5-5 fight.
You sign a tournament. You sign a tournament. You want to beat everybody. You want to show you.
Jasne, že som podpísal.
For me, the title mean like you are the best.
I haven't signed anything.
Ale nebudem zápasiť 5x5.
You sign a tournament. For me, the title mean you are the best in the division.
A teraz mám so všetkými mám zápasiť 5x5.
And now I should fight with everyone 5
So všetkými mám
rounds.
zápasiť 5x5.
No, me.
5 minutes?
Me and you, we have history. Okay, we can do also 3 rounds. Why not? Why not the first round to make everything of nothing?
Ale nebudeme opas, ne? Nebudeme bojovať o pas.
We
Ty
won't
hovoríš, že
fight
chceš
for
so
the
mnou
belt,
bojovať
right?
preto,
You
aby si
want
mal
to
pas.
fight with me to get the belt, right? That's
If I
what you're
beat you in
saying.
the first round, I'm the champion. I don't care about the belt no more. For me, it's just to beat your ass. I don't care about the belt. The belt
You
is
want to
like,
fight just me? That's what I understand.
yes, actually yes.
Dobre, tak to mení situáciu, lebo celú dobu
So
si mi
that changes
rozprávať,
the
že chceš
entire
bojovať o
situation
pas so
because you
mnou v
said you
Game
want to
Changer.
fight for
To
the
celú
belt in the
dobu
Game Changer.
rozprávam.
That's what you said the entire time. That's what you were saying.
Teraz to zase mení.
And now you're changing it.
Okay, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Okay, we fight 3 rounds. Yeah. But if I win, you leave the belt away. I'm not the champ. You're not champ. No champ.
Nie, prečo?
No, why?
Ty keď
Why would we do that?
3 zápasy so mnou má zápasiť. Mal si
You had 3
zápasiť so mnou. V
opportunities to
decembri
fight
si
with
mal
me.
so mnou
You should
zápasiť
have
ešte
fought
minulého
with me
roka.
in
Po
December,
zápase s Majom.
then in March,
Nie, išiel som
last year.
A teraz ty rozprávaš, že ja sa ťa bojím.
And now you're
Keď
saying
chceš,
I'm
že ja
scared of you?
Yes, bro.
When
You had
was
the
I
choice. You
scared
had
of
the
you?
choice.
When?
You had the choice to fight me.
Ty si ešte ani nepostúpil.
Now
Ty si
you
ešte
are
ani
higher in fight
nepostúpil.
matrix.
You
I think.
didn't even make it in the Game Changer. You
na
haven't
ďalší
even
zápas,
made it.
nepostúpil si ešte
You know
ďalej.
what? Just
You know
focus
what?
on your
Because
next fight.
For me,
Because
it's
you
not about Game
haven't
Changer. For me, it's just
went
beating
forward.
people. So for me, it's just showing I'm the best. Game Changer is just Game Changer. But for me, this is classement. Best fighters. I want to show I'm the best fighter. And this Peaky Blender guy say you as the best fighter here. So now I want to beat you. Thank you.
Tak mal si na to možnosť. Mal si
You
so
had the
mnou možnosť
opportunity.
bojovať v
You
Ostrave.
could have fought with me in
Now we
Ostrava.
have the opportunity.
Sorry guys, next
Now we
question.
have the opportunity.
No,
Ešte
stop.
nepostúpil do ďalšieho kola. Tak jak vieš, že tá príležitosť
You don't
bude.
even know if you're
Makaj
gonna
a
make it to the
vidíme
next
sa.
round.
Určite
You know
vo
what?
finále.
Work hard for it, and then we'll see each other.
for me,
Maybe.
everything or nothing. Yeah, I have a great opponent, Sergey. If I beat him, I'm here, and I know I'm gonna beat him. Sorry, Sergey, but I'm gonna beat you. And I don't care when I
Potom
beat you.
porazíš ďalšieho a
I'm
potom
gonna beat
sa
you.
And
možno
then you'll beat
vidíme
the
a tam
next,
ťa
and the
porazím.
next, and then we'll maybe see each other, and we'll see,
mentality.
gonna
Yes,
see
this
each
is me
other.
saying I'm beating everybody. Mentality of the champion. I don't choose. I beat people. That's my job. That's that belt mean for me.
A preto si so mnou nezobral zápas.
And that's why you didn't accept a fight with me 3 times in a row.
Guys,
You can be the best, but yeah.
Now we are repeating.
Ale teraz, koľko si to pýtal?
How many times have I asked for a fight with you?
Stačí, Lozan, we already hear everything on this topic. Thank you.
You could choose me.
Přešel bych na Patrika. Gratuluju k výhře.
Question to Patrick. Congratulations on your victory. You didn't really celebrate the fight that much and the victory, and you were laying there for such a long time. What were you thinking after the fight? A lot of things. For a lot of reasons, this preparation was very difficult for me. I don't want to get into detail. I'm a bit old, and I don't want to get any messages that Kinsel has started complaining during the press conference again. So I'm just gonna say it on my social media. I'm gonna share my reasons on social media for those who had interest. And honestly, the only thing I felt was relief. There were so many unpleasant things. You might have noticed that my corner didn't have the classic team I had normally. One of my trainers had to go away to deal with some personal family problems, and the second trainer said that he has a fever, so he couldn't make it today. And that was just the cherry on top of everything what was happening lately. And then I had many other fuck-ups. So honestly, the only thing I felt was immense relief. But I understand that I have problems with my orbit, and it was a risk, of course. But I didn't even have any other choice. So honestly, the only thing I felt was relief, and I was glad that I made it. You mentioned that the Polish take you into these shootouts. How difficult was it for you to get into this very difficult atmosphere, to make it? It was very difficult, of course, but as you might have noticed, I was very careful about trying to defend, and I wasn't really afraid of getting punched in the fight, but I just didn't want to fuck it up in the preparation. I was scared that I would get hurt in my orbit and that I wouldn't be able to fight again and that I would have to explain that I got injured again. So it was a big responsibility for me to fight. It was really difficult to dodge the punches, and I was very calculated in that. And it was a very difficult fight to not try to get into the shootouts, but I was realizing that if I want to finish this fight, I have to be responsible about it. I have to be smart about it. I can't get into a shootout and have to go to surgery and not be able to fight for a long time. And when we talk about the atmosphere, is it a motivation for you, the fans in Octagon? Will you maybe think about it when signing the potential contract or not? The first time I was in Ostrava was, I think, when the last Tipsport Game Changer started, and I haven't fought here before. I was just here with Jaroslav Čubok-Spokorny. I was walking through the arena, and the people from Ostrava, it was insane. Honestly, I just saw the fans, and they were so loud, and they were cheering. I did not expect it. So I expected the fan base to be big, but not as big as it was. It was simply crazy, and when I just talk about it, I get goosebumps. I'm immensely grateful, but it is a bit unfortunate because sometimes it motivates you so much in the fight that you can get into positions you wouldn't want to get because it just motivates you so much. But the Ostrava fans are amazing, really.
proč já jsem to zmiňoval i u sebe, že mě to mrzí, že za mě objektivně
quite upset
nechci jít nikomu do zadku.
From my opinion, I don't want to
ale že jako
brag or tell anyone anything, but
to za mě byla nejlepší
as for the ranking, this was the best octagon fight card ever.
Prostě do těch lidí dostat, aby
and we have to get this to the people.
Akce, že to nemusí být čistě, že tam musí
we have to tell this to the fans. It doesn't only have to be Czech and Slovak fighters, not at all. The fans should learn to enjoy really good fights. People they do not know. They have to believe in fighters they are not familiar with. When we tell them this is a very good fighter ranking-wise, come and see the match, they shouldn't oppose to that. And I think everyone who went to the tournament today was absolutely ecstatic. I'll get to the promoters now. Ondro, you talked about Patrik Kincel and the possible outcomes and plans. You might not reveal that much, but when we talk about Matěj Peňaz and Eden, is this a possibility? Yes, of course. It's not a secret that this is one of the options. And now, to Ronnie, when we talk about the potential title fight during the Tipsport Game Changer, is it possible that if you were to fight in a 5-round fight, would it be the title and Game Changer at the same time? Would it be possible? Yes, it could be possible. It would be a combination of both. I would be very glad to get to the finals, and then I would give my belt to the potential winner of the fight, if I were not to win.
Co mám říct? Tak uvidím.
What am I supposed to say? Let's wait and see.
Hele, tak jestli je to Ronnieho přání, tak já to brzdit nebudu.
If somebody wishes for it, we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Patrik Čepěc, eSport.cz, Deník Sport. Já mám otázku nejprve na Petra Vavřiňáka. Jak blízko jste byl k ukončení toho zápasu?
How close were you to finish the fight?
No, walka czułem, że była bliska. W drugiej rundzie wydaje mi się, że byłem blisko, żeby skończyć. Ale Patryk okazał się, no, że jest jednak mistrzem i pokazał charakter, walczył do końca. Pokazał doświadczenie, przetrwał trudniejszy moment, no i obrócił jakby pojedynek. No ale mam nadzieję, że w przyszłości na pewno spotkamy się jeszcze raz, będzie rewanż, bo walka była bliska i zasługuje chyba na to, bo podobała się z tego, co widziałem. No więc zobaczymy, no tutaj mam nadzieję, że Paweł i Ondrej pomyślą nad rewanżem. Wiadomo, że teraz jest Matej w kolejce, ale szybko mam nadzieję wygram jakąś kolejną walkę i jeszcze z Patrykiem się zobaczymy.
Tak, já to v rychlosti přeložím, že měl jsem pocit, že jsem byl blízko, ale Patrik se fakt dostal zpátky do toho zápasu. Já si měl pocit, že mi moc nechybělo, ale Patrik určitě ukázal, že je šampion. Chtěl bych vlastně jakoby odvetu,
I want a rematch.
And
Peňaz is the next to go. Hopefully I can win more fights, get to rematch, and we will meet again.
Když dneska viděl ten turnaj tady, tak jestli ti stouplo jeho sebevědomí v tom, že by ho mohl ovládnout?
Is your confidence building?
100%. 100%. But the only thing I feel sad, like no fighting in Ostrava, you know. So for me, it's not very sad, because especially it's, I heard it's gonna be one of the last event this year. So Andre, me and you, we need to talk about this. Me and you, we need to talk how no Ostrava this year.
Sorry, what
I heard maybe this year is gonna be the last tournament in Ostrava.
Yeah.
Shit. We will talk about this. Maybe business. Maybe we can come back, because this is. I didn't fight. You know, so how is that possible?
Yeah, that's true.
We will talk about it. Don't worry, I can change his mind, guys. No panic. I got this. So this is the only thing. Hey. So yeah, this is the only thing I feel sad about. Skills-wise, like I say, I feel comfortable. I can beat all of them. I have a champ mentality. So yeah, I can't wait for my next fight.
A ode mě poslední na Ronnieho, jestli by mohl prozradit vlastně zákulisí toho rozhodování, proč zrovna Daniel Torres.
About the decision about Torres?
Oh,
Chalani to pozerali, moji tréneri, všetci, všetky turnaje. Napísali mi na papieri, čo si mám vybrať a počúvam tým v tomto, že sme taká proste združenie, že verím, že my sú najlepšie, chcem sa dostať čo najvyššie a je to aj o tom proste, že to taktizujeme, aby mi ten štýl sedel opäť.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Tak jo, ještě some questions.
Kamil Schreiber, Max MMA. Začal by som pri Magovi Machajevovi.
Mago Machajev.
Po výkone si porazil veterána UFC.
Great
Považuješ to za najväčšie víťazstvo v svojej
performance
kariére?
tonight. Is this your biggest win in your career?
Yeah, it was a great win. The biggest win, I don't know, I think Yusuf was really good as well.
Ešte ostanem pri Magovi. Po dlhej dobe si sa vrátil do Českej republiky.
Mago,
Ako si si
you're
užil
here
návrat
after a
a
long
atmosféru
time.
v
How did you
Ostrave?
enjoy coming back to the Czech Republic?
It's amazing to be back in the Czech Republic. I have nowhere seen so much people in the octagon, and really glad to be back.
Pokračoval by som pri Mateušovi. Predvedol
Mateusz,
si skvelý výkon, mal si dobrý
that was a
štart.
great performance that you showed tonight.
Mateuša
Great
Kohouta
start.
ukončil submisiou.
You
Prebiehalo všetko
finished
podľa tvojho plánu,
Mateusz
tak
Konoš
následne
by
pred zápasom?
submission. Did everything go to plan tonight?
No, ještě jednou. Prověříme moji polštinu, to bude prdele.
Now we're
Že mal silný úvod,
gonna really
silný
see if
úvod
I
do
can
zápasu
speak Polish
a
well.
následne skvelou submisiou ukončil Mateuša Kohouta, tak či to bol presne jeho game plan a za kým do toho išiel, alebo či sa iba
Did your
prispôsobil tomu,
game
ako to
plan
prebiehalo?
tonight work out the way you planned?
Miałem plan, żeby go znokautować, tak jak mówiłem dzień wcześniej na konferencji, ale wyszło duszenie, poddanie, także jestem z siebie mega zadowolony.
Jsem se maximálně spokojený, měl jsem plán ho
I'm
ukončit
happy
první
with
kolo, tak jak jsem
myself.
říkal na
I
tiskovce,
wanted
takže
to finish him in the
jsem
first
maximálně
round,
spokojený,
so
že to
I am
dopadlo takhle.
happy with it ending the way it did.
Si jedným z mála fighterov, ktorí majú v oktagone
You're one of the
100%
few
bilanciu.
fighters
Ako
with
sa
a
cítiš, že stále
100%
si
win
neporazený v
ratio in
tejto
octagon.
organizácii?
How does it feel and how did you manage to stay unbeaten?
Czuję się mega dobrze i myślę, że dalej będę wygrywał wszystkie pojedynki.
Cítím se mega dobře a
I
chci
feel
vyhrát všechny
great.
další zápasy.
I want to win all my remaining fights as well.
Ďalšia otázka na Agiho Sardariho.
Agi Sardari, a question for
Počúvame tu
you.
slova od Luzana Kejtu, ktorý sa už
Luzan
pozerá dopredu a
Keita
myslí na
said
ďalšie
something.
kola. Ako
He's
ty vnímaš
thinking
tieto jeho slova v
about
podstate, že
the
si taký
next
prehľadaný?
fights. What do you think about his words tonight?
I think he should be worried about me first, obviously, because I'm worrying about him first too. So I think we have the toughest and the hardest fight of the whole tournament. And after this fight, it's going to get a lot easier.
Why everybody look at me? Should I react? Yes, dobre.
Agi do oktagonu si zavítal aj s rodinou. Ako
You
si
came here
užil
with your
turnaj a
family.
atmosféru v
How did
Ostrave?
you enjoy the atmosphere here?
I really loved it. It's a great organization. I didn't expect the fan base to be so good. Like in the west of Europe, it's a little bit different, but like the Czech people are really crazy. I really love the vibe, the atmosphere, the fan base here is really good. Very impressive.
Odo mňa posledná otázka na Predraga Bogdanoviča.
Predrag Bogdanovič,
Spomínal si, že
You
tým
said
pádom, že tvoj krajan Bojan Veličkovič vyhral
because
prvú
Bojan
sériu
Veličkovič
Tipsport Gamechangeru,
won the
tak
first
cítil
season
si
of
možno
Game
nejaký
Changer,
tlak a si
there
troška
you feel
vystresovaný.
pressure
Ovplyvnilo
and
to
a
nejako
little bit of
tvoj nástup
stress.
na zápas?
Did it influence you coming into this fight?
No, I actually, when I go into the cage, I never feel any type of stress. It's just normal to me. But the fact that he won it last year puts a little bit of pressure on me. I want to do good. That's it, just it.
Tak jo, Děkujeme moc.
All right, thank you very much for coming. If there's no more questions, then we're really glad for everybody who stuck around with us until 1:20 in the morning.
And we will see you June in Eden for 2 fights in quarterfinal, 1 reserve fights, and there will be then will be another 2 quarterfinals fights in Bratislava. And also we are looking for last 2 fights between Sahel Siraj and Akon Vonlis in Birmingham, April 20, and also Sardari against Keita in May, Frankfurt, which is already sold out. So I believe it's going to be crazy year.
Definitely, and for those who wanna, alebo poviem to česky, asi slovensky, pre tých, ktorí chcú vlastne tipovať na nasledujúci príbeh, už je to možné, Tipsport už spustil vlastne možnosť tipovať, takže
you can do that, it's on. So enjoy and try your luck.
And last information for Ardi Sardari, West Europe starts in Bratislava, so Ostrava is already in West Europe, yeah? Just to let you know.
One more time, sorry?
The West Europe is starting in Bratislava, sorry Košice, but it's starting in Bratislava, and Ostrava is already in West Europe, so just to let you know. No worries. OK, děkujeme moc, bylo to skvělý, jste fantastičtí ještě jednou všichni.
Thank you very much, you're amazing, thank you, thank you, thank you.
One of Octagon's biggest stars returns, Christian the Celt Jungwirth.
Jungwirth looking for the finish.
And he's set to take on fan favourite Robert Pukac for a second time. Their first fight didn't end the way either of them hoped for. Pukac called an end to the fight after the second round, and Jungwirth was left unsatisfied with the stoppage and the win. Who will be victorious second time round? Returning to the cage after a short break is world number 105 and Octagon number 4, the monster from Munich, Alexander Ironside Popek.
Oh, great work.
A dangerous competitor with 10 KOs on his records, 9 of which came in the very first round. Looks can be deceiving, and that's certainly the case with Popek's opponent, American fighter and fan favourite, Jeremy Grizzly Kimball, who opponents often underestimate, but whose results speak for themselves.
Looking for the finish!
We will also see elite fighter Nicholas Stolzer, who is willing to do whatever it takes to earn a shot at the Octagon title. And fans of Octagon Challenge Germany can look forward to seeing the always exciting Jaime Cordero. All this and much more. Experience Octagon in Stuttgart, March 23rd. Tickets on sale now at octagontickets.de.